Cam also wants to acknowledge his mother, who's been a cancer researcher for an entire career, and that's why he fought bravely and raised a lot of money tonight. We're on to fight 4. We are moving through. The ladies will be back in the ring for this one.
And now entering the ring, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 123 pounds and trained by Brandon Clay, Fernanda Hinojosa.
Fighting in the red corner. They call her Fern. Yeah. Fernanda Hinojosa, 5'1", 123 pounds. For the 32-year-old attorney. She got over her goal of 10K, raised $10,088. And she is ready to fight. She said she's always carried a fire inside me, that kind that used to get me into fights as a kid. So she's ready.
Nice. Dexter, I'll go to you for this one. You are our music expert. Do you know this song?
I do not.
Okay. It's okay.
You knew this one, and I did not.
I bow to your wisdom.
All right.
Yeah.
I liked your song choice, though.
Yeah.
I was vibing with it.
Pretty cool.
It was good. And now, we got to look at her opponent.
Fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 118 pounds, fighting out of Gotham Gym and trained by Charlie Hammerstein, Victoria Vicky, the babyface killer, Lata!
And Fern's opponent fighting in the blue corner, Victoria Lata. Nickname is Vicky, the baby-faced killer. 5'3", 118 pounds, 24-year-old out of Gotham Gym. She's the director of events at Gotham Gym. Her goal was 10K. She raised $14,024.
I'm loving her energy. I'm loving the energy from both these fighters, actually.
I do. This should be a good one. Don't let the babyface killer fool you.
Yeah.
Her and Fern ready to fight. Fern has an interesting story. Talked about the fact she said she's always carried a fire inside me. Got into fights as a kid and felt that she was too aggressive growing up. But she said she channeled that to become an attorney because she wanted to fight for people, for causes and clients that she believed in, and now she's fighting in a cause against cancer that she says the disease has taken away too many of her loved ones. So this is why she's fighting tonight.
Yeah, you gotta love that. I think I've met plenty of people when I was a kid that I think would have made great lawyers. You know, they loved a good scrap. And this is the perfect place then to have as your outlet, right?
And I'm intrigued to see the energy from Fern.
The referee was trying to talk to them, and they wanted to go at it straight away.
Yeah, I noticed that. They both tapped gloves. They said, hey, we are ready to go.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about anything. Let's get this on and going with.
Yeah.
So both of these ladies are ready. Fern, 123 pounds. Vicky, fighting at $118.
I can tell you, having lots of experience in gyms, that some of the best fighters I've ever seen have definitely been of the female persuasion. They're tougher, often tougher than the men. This looks like it'll be a great fight.
Should be a good one indeed. Fern, who lost her father, but fighting for those also still standing. Fern throws the first punch and misses there with the overhand left, but comes back with the right. Both these fighters, you said you like the energy. They're coming out with a lot of fire here.
Yep, that was a good uppercut. Again, just trying to figure each other out here a little bit.
See those jabs setting up by Fern, looking for the hand of that right hand. Missed uppercut there by Lata.
That's good jabs.
And Fern strong with the left jab, caught with an overhand right. And we're going to get our first standing 8 of this one.
Yeah, into your corner, into your corner. Yeah.
And Fern delivered a very strong right hand. And Lata got the standing 8.
Okay, here we go again. It can be tough from a standing 8 to get that rhythm back.
Lata struggling to land punches against Fern. Fern catching out with a couple of shots.
Some good counters from Lata there.
Lata able to get her way. Keeping her hands up. Fern missed with an overhand right. A nice counter there by Lata.
That jab, very effective from Fern.
Catches her right there with the right hand jab. Set that up nicely. Another right there by Fern. And another. 10 on the clock. Lata struggling to connect here. Tried to come low.
But that aggressiveness at the end, though, I think that helps. That helps with the scoring. You know, that helps with the referees. You know.
It does, but that round's going to go to Fernanda Hinojosa. If you're Lata, you struggle to get those fights. You can see her right now trying to catch her breath a little bit.
Yeah.
You made that good point. I wonder how much the standing 8 count throws your rhythm off a little bit.
Yeah. And it can even throw you're the one that, you know, you're in your neutral corner all of a sudden, you know, and it doesn't seem like a lot, 8 seconds, but that's a lot of time to think, right? And, you know, you were going and you had your rhythm and now you got to find it again, you know. And it brings in those little bits of doubts as well in your mind, you know. Boxing is, while it is physical, there's a lot of psychological stuff with it too, you know. But that's what your corners are there for. Your corners are there to tell you, make the adjustments, you know, psych you back up again.
And we'll see what adjustments Vicky, the babyface killer, can make here. So again, she raised over $14,000. Well past her goal of 10K. As round 2 is underway. We saw Fern establish the jab very well in round 1.
Yep.
Nice right hand there by Fern.
Yep.
Try to come low. Lata with some good defense.
You can tell that Fern was told to go to the body as well. Set up by her corner, she's changing that kind of elevation. See, Lata's trying to counter off of Fern's jab every time.
And she's just missing when she comes in. So not getting exactly the punches that she would like there. A miss there, she misses with the hook.
Yeah,
to the body, and caught Fern.
I think she was caught, yeah. She definitely stayed up there. She did well to get out of that corner.
I did well to get out the corner.
I think she got hit. I think she got a body shot there, maybe. I think she's, she's struggling.
She's struggling with that. That was standing 8. Good eye by you there. She caught her with that hook right to the side. People call that sometimes a kidney shot. Wasn't exactly that, but caught her right there to the side, and that stunned Fern.
I think it caught her in the ribs, you know, and that takes the wind out of you.
Does. Oh, and a nice lefty hook there by Lata.
I'd go back downstairs again if I was Lata. Fern is showing real resolve here.
Lata was looking to work the body and got that here in the second round.
Yep.
So Lata right back in this one.
Some good stuff from Fern there.
Fern with the jab looking to set up. Lata still looking to counter.
Yep.
Lata misses with an uppercut.
Good jabs.
Good defense here by Lata. Got to move off the ropes.
Yeah, Fern is doing a good job. Both aggressive fighters, you know.
And that'll do it for round 2.
Oh no, and there's a standing 8 here.
That's got to be disappointing there with the standing 8 for Lata, because she fought such a good round there to get the standing 8 of her own after that hook to the body. So now where I thought it could be even, she might just be slightly behind on points.
It's so hard to tell. And referees are how these are interpreted by the referees are very much, you know, on their side, what they saw, what did they see aggressiveness. I will say one thing I saw on that was when Fern did get caught, when she did, that body shot got her, you know, she didn't panic, she used her feet, she moved away from her opponent, she protected her side, you know, shows that cleverness, shows that, like, what she would have learned in sparring, right? I thought that was very, very smart. But again, I think both these fighters are very even. This has been a great fight.
This has been a great one. And you're right, Fern got caught with that hook to the body and moved around, stuck through it, survived the standing 8. And when she came right back, she held her own in that final 40 or so seconds of the second round.
have to say, anyone at home who's never boxed, you know, it might not seem like that long a time, but throwing punches, getting hit, like, you know, just 4 minutes of that, it feels like the longest time in the world, you know. It really saps your energy. So into our final round here now.
Crowd cheering as this is the first fight of the night to go to the third round.
There is the referee has a problem here. She wants the fighter to come here.
The second, I should say. This one, the last fight got stopped in the third round.
Yeah, I think the doctor is. Oh no, they're fixing her. Is the doctor checking her out? Yeah, doctor's just checking her out here. Make sure everything's okay.
And we see how safety is paramount here, even at the amateur level.
Yeah. Could be some blood. It could be, you know, could just be where somebody's acting. You know.
Here we go. Round 3. There's wild swings here by Fern, trying to get that overhead right. She finally catches her, and that'll be a standing 8. She caught her flush in the face. So a Fern flush. Fernanda Hinojosa.
Okay, here we go again. I don't think we're going to get another standing 8. If there is a standing 8 here again, I think that might be it. But I think Lata still has plenty in the tank.
Blocked a couple shots up top.
She's
comes back. She went to the body there.
She did. And throwing an uppercut.
But Fern is going for the knockout.
Aggressiveness here.
Missing with a couple rights.
Yeah, you'd like to see a bit of head movement. Both fighters.
Lata standing strong. Catches it left.
She blocked. Yeah, I think she just blocked it. It's a great punch though.
Lata looking to walk down Fern.
Solid jab.
Fern comes back with a right hand, misses with another, catches it across with a right hand, and that.
Maybe caught her with the elbow.
I thought she was going to caught her with the elbow a little bit. I thought she was going to maybe give the standing 8. It says watch the elbow. Good movement by Lata.
Seconds here. This is where the fitness comes in.
The fighters walking around. Lata knows she needs something here. Under half a minute to go. Fern using the jab. Overhand right just missed.
Yeah, I think Fern is trying to finish big here. Make sure the judges see that. And that aggressiveness.
Catches her with a right hand.
Yeah.
And
that's
that'll be it.
That's it.
Alicia Keys, this girl is on fire playing in the background. These women were on fire.
Yeah.
Here, the first fight tonight to go. All 3 rounds in totality. Who you got in this one?
I think I'm maybe going to give it to Fern. I thought both fighters did really, really well. And look, this is the thing about boxing, right? You've got 3 judges. You got the referee. They're going to come up with a decision. Sometimes it might not be the decision you think it is, but again, look, 3 full rounds. Great job by both fighters.
I think Fern just did enough to get this done.
And your winner,
let's get to the
fighting out of the red corner, Fernanda Fern Hinojosa.
Fernanda Fern Hinojosa. Always said she carried a fire inside me. Always got to fights as a kid, and was happy to have this outlet. You can see how much this means to her.